The South African Social Security Agency, widely known as SASSA, has officially confirmed the payment schedule and updated application guidelines for the November 2025 Old-Age Grant. For millions of pensioners across South Africa, this monthly payment remains a vital source of stability and dignity. The confirmed grant amount for November remains at 2,210 South African Rand for beneficiaries aged 60 to 74, and 2,230 South African Rand for those aged 75 and older. SASSA has also announced that payments for the Older Persons Grant will begin on Monday, the 3rd of November 2025, followed by the Disability Grant on Tuesday, the 4th of November, and the Children's Grant on Wednesday, the 5th of November. These early payment dates have been carefully scheduled to ensure seniors can access their funds before the busier mid-month period, reducing crowding at pay points and helping to maintain order and safety across payment centers. For those who receive their grant directly into their bank accounts, the money will be available from the same day that payments begin. SASSA has confirmed that pensioners using Postbank, commercial banks, or the SASSA Gold Card can withdraw funds immediately after the deposit date. Beneficiaries who prefer to collect their payments in person at local pay points are encouraged to visit within a few days of the start date to avoid long queues. SASSA continues to urge seniors not to rush to pay points on the very first morning unless it is absolutely necessary, since the money remains available until withdrawn. This simple reminder helps prevent the risk of theft, exhaustion, and overcrowding, common concerns that arise when thousands of beneficiaries line up on the same day. This month's grant comes at a particularly important time as the cost of living continues to rise. Many pensioners are balancing increasing grocery prices, higher transport fares, and steep electricity costs. The 2,210 ZR payment may not stretch as far as it once did, but it remains a lifeline that helps cover essential household needs. Across the country, older South Africans share similar stories, using part of their grant to buy maize meal, bread, and vegetables for their families, setting aside a few hundred rand for transport or school needs of grandchildren, and still trying to save a small portion for medical expenses. In many homes, this modest amount supports not just one person but entire families, making punctual payments and clarity about the schedule absolutely essential. SASSA has emphasized that all beneficiaries should ensure their personal details remain up to date. If you have recently moved, changed your bank account, or received a new ID document, it is crucial to visit your nearest SASSA office or contact them through official channels to update your records. Missing or incorrect information can cause delays in payment, and SASSA's verification systems now require accurate details to prevent fraud. Many seniors have faced frustration in previous months due to outdated or mismatched information, but the agency has assured the public that measures have been strengthened to streamline the process and protect beneficiaries from scams and unauthorized transactions. For those who are newly applying for the Old-Age Grant, the eligibility criteria remain unchanged. Applicants must be South African citizens, permanent residents, or refugees who live in South Africa, must be 60 years or older, and must not receive any other social grant for themselves. Applicants are also required to pass a means test, which assesses income and assets to determine eligibility. To apply, individuals need to visit their nearest SASSA office in person with their original South African ID document, proof of residence, and bank statement for the last 3 months. Those who are too ill or frail to travel can send a family member or caregiver with a doctor's note and all relevant documents to apply on their behalf. Once the application is approved, the first payment is usually processed within 2 to 3 months, backdated to the date of application. The means test remains one of the key factors in determining who qualifies for the grant. For single applicants, your total income must not exceed 86,280 ZR per year, while for married applicants, the combined household income must be below 172,560 ZR per year. The same applies to assets. If you are single, the value of your assets must not be more than 1,300,000 ZR, and for married couples, not more than 2,600,000 ZR. These limits ensure that the grant reaches those most in need while maintaining fairness within the social support system. SASSA has also reminded pensioners to remain alert to scams. No SASSA official or representative is allowed to ask for money to process your payment or update your details. All services are free of charge. Any message, phone call, or social media post requesting your ID number, card PIN, or bank information should be treated with suspicion. Beneficiaries are urged to report such incidents to their local SASSA office or the nearest police station. Protecting your information is one of the most effective ways to prevent delays and loss of funds. For pensioners who depend on cash pay points, the agency has been working to expand mobile units that bring services closer to rural and remote communities. These mobile pay stations are being deployed in smaller towns and villages where bank access is limited. The goal is to reduce travel time and the physical strain that comes with long trips to collect grants. SASSA has also stated that plans are in place to upgrade payment infrastructure to make withdrawals faster and safer, ensuring every senior receives their money in full and on time. The November 2025 payment schedule represents more than just dates and numbers. It represents the ongoing effort to preserve dignity, reliability, and fairness for South Africa's senior citizens. Every rand in the old age grant carries meaning. It keeps homes running, supports families, and sustains hope. By staying informed, keeping your information current, and sharing verified updates with others, you help strengthen a community built on respect and care for our elders. If you find this information useful, show your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel so that you never miss important SASSA updates. Reliable information is power, and every senior deserves to have it.